here at Apple Park and I have the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. Outside the Steve Jobs Theatre, the keynote has just ended and you're seeing it first in my hand in this blue and this cosmic orange. Of course, you get this in both devices. This is the Pro, so it's 6.3 inches. This is 6.9 inches. It's massive, but it's still very pocketable and handleable. They come with an A19 Pro chip on the inside, better thermal management, and of course, all that computability just like a MacBook Pro, but in the palm of your hands. Is it a big upgrade from last year? That's the real question, and for that, I have an answer. It is because of all the things that Apple's doing on the inside of this device. It looks great, but then of course you have a ceramic shield too on the outside, so it's going to be a lot more durable, a lot more scratch resistant, and it's going to be ready, the camera, for filmmakers. There is 3 48 megapixel cameras over here doing all the magic. Now you also have center stage on the selfie camera. So if I'm taking this right here, I can go wide and I can go horizontal and vertical using AI. That is a very casual, efficient flex of artificial intelligence. You don't have to put it up on posters and billboards. The phone does the talking. The iPhone camera was fantastic. It's gotten even better on the 17 Pro Max and the 17 Pros. There's one more feature which we've seen in Android devices for the last 4 years, but when Apple does it, they do it differently. You just swipe up on the camera, and right here, this is the new dual capture mode on the iPhone 17. I think this is really cool on the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. I could be vlogging and doing this at the same time and telling you what's happening. Right now I'm outside the Steve Jobs Theatre for the Apple event. Now you get this at 1,35,000 rupees. What did you make of the Pro lineup this year? This is your first look of the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. The rumor mills were rife with a slim device, and this is as slim as it gets at 5.6 mm. This is the slimmest iPhone ever. But if you thought this would be underpowered, then you'd be wrong, because they've actually given this an A19 Pro chipset on the inside that makes it way more power efficient. In fact, the most power efficient iPhone yet. More than that, there is, of course, a 48 megapixel fusion camera, which might be a little bit of a bummer for camera enthusiasts, but you're not in this for the camera. Though that 48 megapixel camera can do a lot of things, not like the Pro models. That said, it's a thermal management system that works. It is incredibly slim to hold, very pocketable, probably a secondary device, to be honest, for me, because I'll always want a Pro device and a foldable. This might be a device for a lot of people who don't want something bulky in their pockets. It comes with all-day battery life, and it's eSIM only. If that's something you're worrying about, well, this is eSIM only. That also means it gives them more space on the inside to work with the architecture. But if you ask me, it comes in 4 colors. It starts at 1,20,000 rupees in India. The camera has a bunch of features, some of them that we've seen in the iPhone 17 as well and the iPhone 17 Pro lineup. But what did you make of the iPhone 17 Air? Will this be a popular device, especially in India, with this pricing? It's interesting, I'm here with the new iPhone 17, and this booth over here, in the hands-on area, is not getting as much attention as the Air and the Pro. The Pro always gets all the eyeballs, but this time there's other things as well, like the AirPods, which have finally been refreshed with a bunch of health features, and then the Apple Watch. We'll get to those through the course of these videos, but right now, let's focus on the iPhone 17. Now, what's special about this? Of course, it comes with everything at the base level that you need. You have a 48 megapixel fusion camera, a telephoto, and you have all the software features. If you want to use the new dual capture mode, it has dual capture. If you want to go into 2x, you can go to 2x, but it stops over there because this is an iPhone 17. It comes with an A19 chipset. But then what's that standout feature on the iPhone 17? There's actually a huge upgrade that people aren't talking about, which is that it finally comes with a Pro Motion display. What does that mean? It's iPhone 17 with 120 Hz of a refresh rate, can go down all the way adaptive till 1 Hz. This is a Pro upgrade on the iPhone 17. What do you make of it? 4 colors, 2 more. Kind of light, but it's not an Air and it's not a Pro. Is this going to be a popular one back in India? Let us know.